Final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Don Mattingly is our subject. And Eric, he's coming into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending that streak in this one?
Well, Matt, to me, it really comes down to his approach. I think he's really been focused on seeing the ball deep into the strike zone instead of lunging out for it. When hitters wait for the ball, they tend to use the whole field, and that almost always returns good results. If he continues to use that approach, I definitely like his chances of extending the streak in this game.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, guys, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's the leading run producer on this team, so they have to focus on getting the guys ahead of him on base and into scoring position. They'll still need to come through with a big hit, but he's shown an affinity for doing just that.
Ervin Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year.
Don Mattingly readies for his first appearance in this one, and he's a guy who's been terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well.
Hey, come on, big dog, keep it rolling.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Santana steps into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Your pitch. Stay hot up there.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mauer is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, you know, guys, I think this one could be a slugfest. If you get to the starter early and you continue to beat up on that bullpen, goodness, you could score a ton of runs.
Don Mattingly in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Come on, right here, one time.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Sano is there for it.
Now batting. Here we go, guys.
Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
To first, Mattingly is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Don Mattingly will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base. and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Come on now, one time, right here.
Nope.
And that misses 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's
Hey,
seen everything you've
there,
got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Rosario, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
The designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins nothing. Don Mattingly gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now.
Come on now, one time.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
Let her rip, let her rip.
And this will go down as a wild pitch, but the silver lining is at least they did prevent the runner at third from scoring. The upshot, though, is that the runner on first was able to move into scoring position now with 2 outs.
Let's go now, one time.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Carlos Santana will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's really a no-win situation out there on the mound. You can't lay one in there because a guy like this could hit the ball into the parking lot, but you definitely don't want to give him a free run. And now he's got to turn right around and deal with another bases-loaded situation here.
Number 99 will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
Hey, let it
He's
fly
been
up
tough
there,
to deal
huh?
with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Let it fly, let's go right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Didi Gregorius stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Has to challenge him here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Yankees 4 and the Twins nothing. Don Mattingly steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
Well, I'm sure he'd probably rather hit, but guess what? There's no easier way to improve that on-base percentage.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And he falls behind 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 4-1. Good night from Minneapolis.
Our final
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Hector Santiago gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing.
Don Mattingly readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
A little bouncer. throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Don Mattingly stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Left fly, let's go right here.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Chop this one right side. Dozier gets to it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Don Mattingly will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Come on, big guy.
High and deep to left center field. Santana racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Headley's around third, heading for the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Carlos Santana steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Don takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
One time, here we
base
go.
hit right through the infield would probably
Don't
do
be
it, but you
afraid,
can
let
bet
it
those
fly
guys
one
in the
time.
outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of
Carlos Santana steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit in the air out to center field. Santana moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Take a turn. Look.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
a little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there. And that
Drive that pitch, huh?
Number 99 gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. We'll get a look at the great Joe Mauer when we rejoin you after the break. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. So coming to the plate, Don Mattingly, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say it.
Carlos Santana will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Number 99 will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground.
Run it!
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. Still tied 3-3. Don Mattingly steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
And they're probably going to walk him here again, because if you're going to get beat, it's going to have to be by anybody but him.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Get your pitch, huh?
The 0-1 on its way. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Has to be thinking strikeout here. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
All right, stand up,
count
stand
now,
up.
2-2.
And the throw is dropped. My gracious.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
Carlos Santana steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. 1 away.
A big out right there. Not only do you get the pop-up, but also you keep that double play in order.
Hey, let her rip.
Number 99 stands in.
Hey, come on, big
Runners
guy.
are at first and
Get here.
third, 1 away.
Here we go, no one better.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. And perhaps a taste of things to come in this one as Jacoby Ellsbury takes home honors as our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 6-4. So long from Minneapolis.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. But right now, he's among the National League leaders in home runs, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will be very aware of when his spot in the order is coming around.
Trevor Bauer gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you take a look right here. Right-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's had his way with him.
Number 26 will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Bauer gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Mattingly has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rockies are out in front, 2-0. Into the box now, Don Mattingly. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mattingly.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down.
Dog, stay hot.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry too. That's just not right.
Carlos Santana gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Hey, come on, big dog. Keep it rolling.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Number 99 will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Yeah, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw in from Gonzalez is going to hold that runner now at third base.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Hey, stick your
Didi
plan up there,
Gregorius
kid. Get your pitch
will stand
inside
in,
it.
and you see what he's done over the past
Hey,
4
kid,
games,
see it.
as
Drive
hot as
it
they
like
come.
you can. Let's go.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner.
Pick it up. All right, hold up.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take...
One away.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Bauer into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Rounded up the first baseline. Mattingly is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 20, third baseman.
Don Mattingly digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Hey, be patient.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, stay hot now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, stay hot now.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
This is in the air play, 1 away. Don Mattingly will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And that Don Mattingly will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Come on now.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, one time, right now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
A pause, and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Come on, kid. See it and drive.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman over to his right, 1 out. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it for Eric's presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 3-2. Good night from the Bronx. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. These two should... And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He comes in among the National League leaders in batting average, so he's been handling a hot bat all year, and it'll be fun to watch him do his thing in this one.
CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
Don Mattingly gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
2 out, nobody on.
Like you can up there, kid, huh?
Come on now, one pitch.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Carlos Santana will make his way in now. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rayburn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Yankees. After 1, no score.
Here we go now. Come on.
Settling in now, Don Mattingly. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Don Mattingly. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right. Foul.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Hundley has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Don Mattingly will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Carlos Santana will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here it is on 3-0. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
Boy, and he's been all right up to this inning, but the wheels have really come off the bus now. He gives them a run here on the bases-loaded walk, and he's not getting any closer to getting himself out of this mess.
Number 99 will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 2-1.
Hey, looking back now.
Number 26 will try again. Officially 1 for 2 in this one.
One down here, fellas.
Betances is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Mattingly is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, CC Sabathia. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 4-2. So long from the Bronx.
Our final light score this afternoon.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, you're thinking that you might be able to score runs today in this ballpark and against this pitcher. So you need to get on top and then just don't let that foot off the pedal. Keep it going because no lead is safe here.
Nate Eovaldi will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
Don Mattingly gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So it's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Ball.
Just a bit low.
Two balls,
Tough call, but it's
2
2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches.
Come on now,
He's
one
laid
time,
off
let
a
it
few
fly.
pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Leading off the inning, Don Mattingly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Ball.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit to first. Mauer's there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Brian Dozier stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Nobody out, runner on first.
Rack him up now.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Don Mattingly will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing.
Hey, one time. Right now.
Hey, one pitch right here. 1 out.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Rosario, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Kenny Vargas steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Line to the right side. Starlin dives. What a stop. He's up with it. The throw.
He's safe.
Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him out. Don Mattingly will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 10-3. Good night from the Bronx.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious
Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Kenny Vargas will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. 1 out and a runner on second base. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if he heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting an out here at all. This is a big letdown.
Hey, come on now,
Don
Mattingly
Mattingly will stand in now. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate.
Into the box, Kenny Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
So striding in, number 26, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other...
Settling in now, Don Mattingly earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here we go. Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Here we go.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Come on,
And
big
he's
guy.
getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grossman has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Don Mattingly will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Attaboy.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game.
Ball
The
inside.
fastball here as he'll
Hey,
take
get
a
off
look at
us
ball
here.
1. 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this
go
doesn't
now.
spin
What's that?
completely out of control.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Hey, have rip that up there, huh?
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The Dozier for 1.
No, he's in there.
On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Come on, big guy.
Carlos
One time.
Santana
Here you go.
gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through.
Hey,
It
come
can
on,
be
big dog,
discouraging to
pitch.
see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees 4 and the Twins 2.
Plays it 1 here.
Leading off the inning, Danny Santana, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Sent toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 4-2. So long from the Bronx. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Coming to the plate now, Don Mattingly. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
1 out and a runner on second base.
All right, come on now. One time.
Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Sano. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, this is not a team that hits a ton of home runs. They don't rely on the long ball to get it done. So they've got to get guys on, get them over, and then get them in.
Don Mattingly is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
We'll take a look at this on show track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out.
Get yourself right here. Let's go,
Stepping
baby.
in and ready for another shot, Lee Chen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Twins are in front, 3-0. Don Mattingly will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Don Mattingly will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Use comes set, 0-1 on its way. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Come on, kid. See and duck.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
Hey, come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
Got him.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 9-0. So long from the Bronx.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins.
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he got into the 6th inning in his last start, but he wasn't really as crisp as he would have liked. Ended up taking the loss.
Don Mattingly steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. Hamels has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
They've had to fly cross-country here to start this road trip, so these will be a pretty telling next few series to see what this team's really made of.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. After 1, no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a play. He goes to first.
He's good.
Just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. Don Mattingly is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hamels is ready, and the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Odor has to hurry. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up beating this.
Carlos Santana is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And he is in there.
He made it.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Let's go, big dog.
Looking to avoid his first walk. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Didi Gregorius is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Popped up. Beltre on the move. 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Standing in now for the Yankees, Starlin Castro. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Right here.
In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
Let's go now.
Leading off the inning,
Leading off for the
Don
Yankees.
Mattingly. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Softly hit toward the hole.
He's
And
out.
reined in 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag.
He's safe.
Back in standing.
Just checking.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But, boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
Oh, that was definitely a double play possibility going down the drain right there. He's in a little bit too much of a hurry to get rid of his throw. So once he bobbles it, the chance for 2 goes right out the window. Fortunately, he is able to re-grip it in time to hustle it over there to second and save the force out.
Digging in now, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Number 99 will step in. Couple of walks thus far.
Yeah, Matt, he's had some good patient at-bats in this one. We'll see if he sticks with that approach right here.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Sent out to straightaway center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. And guys, the Rangers were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the pitching of this man, Cole Hamels. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 5-1. Good night from the Bronx.
Final line score for a ball game.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He's proven that he's one of the best clutch hitters in the game. He's compiled over 1,000 RBIs in his career. An impressive feat, and he's still going.
CC Sabathia is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Rougned Odor will stand in now, and as is the case for many of these Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better in Arlington than they are out on the road. Grounded back up the middle to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Don Mattingly gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. Striding into the box, Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Left fielder is on the move. 2 gone. Don Mattingly will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the seats, 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. On out.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete, the Yankees 4, and the Rangers 1. Don Mattingly will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Andrus on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Chris Carter will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Desmond shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far.
Oh, I see what you did there, Matty. That's no way you just came up with that on your own.
A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3 and 2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Didi Gregorius steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
Keep it going.
Pulled toward right center field. Desmond giving chase, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 9-6. Good night from the Bronx.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 9 runs.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in that 6th spot. He's got that batting average over 300 on the season, a milestone any hitter would be proud of. Been aggressive at the right times, and he's not taking himself out of at-bats by swinging at bad pitches.
Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's got a pretty good strikeout to walk ratio, 3-1. We'll see if that holds true in this one.
Number 30 will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Don Mattingly will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Find the ball.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
And I think the fact that this bat shatters kind of took away the rhythm of the play defensively. So they're able to get the force at second, but no real chance to turn 2 on that play.
So striding in, Chris Carter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Now the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Adore. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Beltre has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. All tied at 1-1. Mitch Moreland is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Don Mattingly is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Nope, that's
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Chu. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit to first. Mattingly scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score remains tied 1-1. Don Mattingly will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Don Mattingly comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Ball. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is going to find a seam for extra bases, and we'll see if they want to wave home that tying run.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot.
So coming to the plate, Chris Carter, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second.
Oh, you gotta love it, Matt. I mean, this has been a hard-fought game that comes down to this.
Hey, need you right now. Here you go.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. The tag and the winning run is out at home plate.
Well, they do get the tying run home here, which is ultimately the most important, but they think that maybe they can get that winning run in there as well, but not going to happen for them.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Shin-Soo Choo. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 3-2. Good night from the Bronx.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going. He's got that batting average over 300 on the season, a milestone any hitter would be proud of. Been aggressive at the right times, and he's not taking himself out of at-bats by swinging at bad pitches.
Michael Pineda will be on the mound for Game 4. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average.
Don Mattingly steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately.
Oh, let it fly right here.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Right now, kid. Here we go.
All right, come on now, one time. Let it fly.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Here we go now, one at a time.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 1, no score. Into the box now, Don Mattingly. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Hey, you can do it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3.
Well, this is a fastball on the outside third of the plate. Look at him just reach those arms out and really drive this thing the other way. It didn't stay fair by much, but if you can steer him near the poles, you don't have to hit him 400 feet.
Adrian Beltre makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Pineda sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Don Mattingly will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And this misses
Hey, I'm a
outside
red
and a bit
batter
high.
up there.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, one time, right now.
Dribbled up the line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman.
Number 30 will step in with a
nobody
double
wins.
and a triple to his credit thus far.
Yeah, doing a nice job of barreling up the ball and finding gaps in this one. I like what I've seen from him.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they get the double play.
Third baseman.
So striding in, number 26, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
You can do it.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say.
Chris Carter will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances.
now, one
But he
pitch,
can make
right?
up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Some guys live for this situation on the mound. There's a guy in scoring position. You lead by just a run. It's all on you. And then you go out and punch someone out like that? I love it.
Hey, right
Carlos
guy, right
Santana
spot.
steps
What's
in
up,
for a
now?
big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Andres fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 4-3. Mitch Moreland will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ready on 1 and 2. Tapper up the line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin Soo-choo.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 4-3. So long from the Bronx. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Don Mattingly is our focus, and he enters the month lighting up the stat sheet. For a closer look at this emerging talent, let's turn to Steve Lyons.
Well, Matt, he has truly been impressive to watch over the last month or so. Perhaps one of the hottest players in the big leagues. And you know, he's definitely a good-looking young player, but I don't think anyone, including his own organization, expected him to do so well this early on. It's an exciting time for him right now, and if he keeps playing like this, or even close to it, he's definitely going to be making a name for himself very quickly around the league. Boy, I'm excited to see how he looks in this matchup.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. A look at Petco Park here on a fine Friday night. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's on pace to hit over 40 long balls this season, so he obviously commands a lot of attention and caution when he steps into the box.
Sean Santos gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, real exciting for him in his last start. Recorded his first big league win. They gave him the ball after the game.
Don Mattingly will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Eric, this Padre team as they take the field here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
All right, let's go right here.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
And another foul ball.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Here we go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. With that, here's a look at it.
He comes into this one as Mr. Clutch in this lineup, carrying a batting average with runners in scoring position over 350. That's pretty reliable, so he could definitely be an impact player in this game.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Mattingly is over, and he puts it away for the first out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games.
Don Mattingly will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Solarte in foul ground and taken in out there for the first out. Alex Dickerson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Hey, come on, guys.
Tanaka pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on the show. The Friday Night Showcase. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He singled his last time up. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. Mattingly scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Don Mattingly will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, big guy.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jay. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Yonhervis Solarte will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Tanaka into his motion. 0-1 on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Mattingly ranges to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Number 1, Alex Dicker.
Don Mattingly will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. That's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Hey, you got it. No one
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Myers is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 33.
Hey, 2 away now.
Down the first baseline. Mattingly has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Alexi Amarista has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield play.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Padres leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw.
All right, one time right here.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, see it and drive it. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
See it, drive it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Maybe a turning point here in a tie ball game. They catch a break, they get the infield single on this ball. Now what will they do from there? They've got tons of options.
Stepping in, Chris Carter. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
You can't up there, huh?
Go.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Carlos Santana will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Chopped weakly to the left. Solarte takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Hey, get your pitch.
Didi
No one better
Gregorius
up there, kid.
digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Hey, we need you right here. Let's
The
go, kid.
0-2 delivery. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Don Mattingly digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1 for 5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2 for 6 and a 1 for 6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 6-4. Good night from San Diego. So a big spot here as a pinch hitter is going to come on with the bases loaded and just 1 out in the inning so far.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Now batting, first baseman. Don.
Hey, you got it. No
Mattingly.
one better. Let's go, kid.
Swing and a high chopper.
All right, hold it
Spin
here.
throw.
Hold it here.
Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Yeah, really no shot at two on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Hey, come on now.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Right here, kid.
Amarista ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Yankees 2. Adam Warren will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 3-2. Good night from San Diego. A fine Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the San Diego Padres. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting 6th can keep it going. He hasn't had any trouble hitting away from home this year, and his batting average on the road is up over 300. So there's a good chance we'll see him have some pretty good at-bats in this one.
Jared Cozart starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there,
Don Mattingly steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days.
Hey, see him deep and drive. What do you say?
Cozart has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2. These Padres, Eric, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
and in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So Not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home.
1 and 2.
You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Shot towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Luis Sardinas will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Sabathia into his motion. Here's the 1-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right.
Oh, this is a nice swing there. You can see he rifles this one just inside the chalk. Maybe he's just a little unlucky to get only a single out of it instead of 2 bases.
Don Mattingly is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Cozart's ready. Here it is on 0-1.
Right here, let's go, kid.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Hey, get the pitch right
Yeah,
now.
and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking to avoid his first walk. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And taken in out there for the first out. Don Mattingly will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
He's made good contact in his first 2 at-bats, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Padres 3 and the Yankees nothing. Don Mattingly will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Carter.
Stepping in, Chris Carter. He drew a walk his first time up.
No one better.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
And all season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Don Mattingly will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. To second for one. On the first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Chris Carter will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there. Hey, right guy, right place. Here you go.
The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. In to score is the runner from third. It's an 8-3 ball game.
You'll see this again. This pitch bunches him up, and he kind of jams himself here, but he manages to get the barrel of the bat in front of it, and he drives home that run from third.
Hey, see it.
Number 99 stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Good pitch. Drive it right here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Brian McCann will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Hey, come on, big
Here it
guy.
comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. The tag from Norris, and he is out at the plate. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 9 and the Padres 3. And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Chris Carter. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 9-3. So long from San Diego.
Our final line score this
time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on base because he loves to run. In fact, he's in the top 5 in steals in the AL. So we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
Carlos Rodon will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully.
Don Mattingly gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Now, get your pitch up there, kid.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And the win last time out was nice, but still, this is a team that's had trouble scoring runs lately and really hasn't pitched the ball all that effectively either. But at least now, they've got something to build on.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Yeah, Rusty Valentine. What a great...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Number 12 will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mattingly near the first base bag. 2 gone. Time now to check the starting.
He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
To first, Mattingly scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We return to Chicago after this. Austin Jackson will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Bounce to first. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Leading off the inning, Don Mattingly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, come on, big dog.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 out. Don Mattingly digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
All right, hang on.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 5-1. Don Mattingly will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Right now.
The 2-0 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Wait for your pitch up there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cabrera's there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Don Mattingly will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it does. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack. They've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
And he takes ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, 8th home run on the season for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to Tom. The White Sox win it 8-6. So long from Chicago.